The next session, we are starting the next session. And the next session is applied research. Applied research is a type of research design that seeks to solve a specific problem or provide innovative solution to issues affecting an individual, group, or society. It is often referred to as a scientific method of inquiry or contractual research because it involves the practical application of scientific method to everyday problem. When conducting applied research, the researcher takes extra care to identify a problem, develop a research hypothesis, and goes ahead to test this hypothesis via an experiment. In many cases, this research approach employs an empirical method in order to solve practical problems. Applied research continues. Applied research is sometimes considered to be non-systematic inquiry because of its direct approach in seeking solution to a problem. It is typically a follow-up research design that further investigations the findings of a pure or basic research in order to validate these findings and apply them to create innovative solutions. Type of applied research. Type of applied. So we want to look at the type of applied research. There are three types of applied research. These are evaluation research, research and development, and action research. Evaluating research. Evaluating research is a type of research that analyze existing information about a research subject to arrive at objective research outcome or reach informed decision. So with evaluation research, you can use or applied research in decision making or to inform decision. This type of applied research is mostly applied in business context. For example, an organization may adapt evaluative research to determine how to cut down overhead costs. So applied research is used in so many settings. Business organizations who want to know their profitability, business organizations who want to reduce the overhead expenses can reduce applied research, can use applied research. Type of applied research continues. We have research and development. Research and development is a type of applied research that is focused on developing new products and services based on the need of target market. It focuses on gathering information about the marketing needs and fundings, ways to improve on the existing product or create a new product that satisfies the identified needs. Action research. Action research is a type of applied research that is set on providing practical solutions to specific business needs by pointing the business in the right direction. Typically, action research is a process of reflecting inquiry that is limited to specific context or situation in nature. So business can also use an applied research to direct their decision, to direct or to certify their specific need. Applied research method or method used in an applied research. Quantitative and qualitative method or quantitative and qualitative data collection method. Applied research are used to gather empirical evidence that is further subject to experiment in order to arrive at a valid research outcome. The following are the data collecting method in applied research. Interviews. Applied research continuing. Interviews. An interview is a qualitative method of data collection that involves having one-on-one interaction or discussion with the research subject in order to gather relevant information that can serve as empirical data. It can be conducted with the use of an audio recorder, digital camera, or camcorder. Even though it is time-consuming and expensive, interview allows the researcher to gather the most relevant data, which gives him or her an in-depth knowledge about the research subject. An interview may be stretched, semi-stretched, unstretched, depending on the research purpose. Survey and questionnaire. Still, applied research method continues. A questionnaire is an instrument that is typically used for quantitative data gathering. It outlines a series of questions relating to the research context and requires the research subject to choose or provide response that reflect their knowledge and experience. There are different types of questions that can be contained in the questionnaire. Includes rating scale question, close and open-ended questions, and fees alternatives. You can create and administer an applied research survey using data collection platform like FormPlus. Survey and questionnaire template. Here is a step-by-step guide on how to create and administer questionnaires for applied research using FormPlus. Applied research difference from basic research, or how applied research is different from basic research. The work of applied research practitioners has a lot in common with the basic researchers. They both ask questions and collect information to answer those questions by testing the hypothesis through guesses using empirical evidence instead of relying on their subjective opinion or preferences. Basic and applied researchers both draw from roughly the same set of methods and seek to conform to the standards of validity, and reliability. Difference between basic and applied research continues. Basic and applied research are also complements. Applied researchers frequently apply relevant findings and theories developed in basic research. In other words, while basic research generates universal knowledge, applied research usually applies his knowledge to solve specific problems of a particular time. For example, for the last decade, cognitive and behavioral scientists have vastly expanded our understanding on how people think, make decisions, and behave. Such basic knowledge has potential to increase the effectiveness of organizational leadership and policy makers who are usually concerned with steering people's behaviors in specific direction. The difference between basic and applied research continues. Basic research to advance human understanding and knowledge of the universe, to uncover universal laws, example pertaining to space, matter, energy, society, living, and non-living systems. Applied research to help grants like policymakers, organizational leaders to make decisions about particular situation, problem, or opportunity. Basic research. Researchers initiates based on their own expertise, research skills, and interests. Applied research grants initiate based on their needs for information in response to a particular situation, problem, or opportunity. Applied research examples in business. So in business situation, we have examples from applied research that direct how business can conduct research and can meaningfully aid their decision making. Applied research is useful in business to build knowledge and develop product solutions. It enables organizations to identify the peculiar needs of a particular target market, and this will help them to create different business strategies that will allow them to satisfy these needs. In addition, conducting contractual research would help business owners to get insightful feedbacks on product gaps that may have otherwise been ignored. This is a great way to get first-hand information on target market reaction, which can inform planned decisions. Continue. Applied research example in business. Applied research also helps employers of labor to identify and address productive needs of their workforce. For instance, an organization may carry out applied research in order to measure the efficiencies of its recruitment practices or if it is organizational structure. Applied research helps to improve an organizational hiring process. Applied research helps to improve workforce efficiencies and organizational policy. Applied research helps to bridge skill gaps in workforces. Applied research example in education. In education, applied research is used to test pedagogenic processes in order to discover the best teaching and learning methods. It is also used to test educational policy before implementation and to address different issues associated with teaching paradigm and classroom dynamics for a better learning experience. Educational applied research attempts to solve a problem by gathering data from primary sources using a combination of qualitative and quantitative data collection method. These data serve as empirical evidence, which is then subjected to rigorous analysis and description in order to arrive at a valid conclusion. Applied research in education continues. Examples. The goal of this research methodology is to determine the applications of education theory and principles by way of subjecting hypotheses to experimentations within a specific setting. Applied research in education is also more unique. Utilitarians as its gather practical evidence that can inform pragmatic solutions to problems. Applied research in science. Applied research example in science. Applied research in itself is a scientific method of investigation because it applies to existing scientific knowledge to practical solution. It is useful in different fields, include thermodynamics, physics, material science, and microbiology. Applied research helps to improve agricultural crop production. Applied research helps to treat or care a person applied research help to treat or care a specific agricultural diseases. So based on the examples we just look at, applied research aid in so many areas in our decision making, be it education, be it scientific, be it agriculture. You can use applied research to solve practical or to give practical solutions to the many organizational problems that we have. So applied research is needed in day-to-day decision-making of business organization. So we need an applied research in our daily life to help us make business education, undertake policy decision making, and to aid in product direction. Thank you.